Do you want to become one of the best Ranked Bedwars players? Well, this video will help you start off your journey and teach you how to join, play, and become a master. Don't know what Ranked Bedwars is? Let's start from the beginning. Ranked Bedwars is a competitive Bedwars game mode hosted by the community. It is a 4v4 game mode that has an elo system, but they sometimes hold 2v2s. It isn't officially Hypixel, but trust me, they won't let you down. It's pretty well known by the community and entirely works using a Discord bot to do everything for you. Registering and queuing. To play Ranked Bedwars, you need to be registered. To do so, click the link in the description for the Ranked Bedwars Discord server. Before doing anything else, make sure your Discord is linked to your Minecraft account on Hypixel. To do so, right-click on your head, then click on Social Media. Finally, select Discord and type in your Discord username and tag. When joining the Ranked Bedwars server, you will be treated to a relatively blank server. To get access to the full Discord, you need to register. Go to the #register channel and type in =register your username. To be able to type, you must have a verified phone number attached to your account to make sure you're not an alt account. Once there, we recommend you read all the information channels to get in-depth information on everything Ranked Bedwars related. But this video has a lot of information that the channels don't, which will help you thrive. It may look very complicated because of all the channels, but it really isn't. To start playing the game, locate the 0 to 500 queue voice channel, but if you pass 500 elo, then you can join the 500 plus queue, and so on. After some waiting, you will be moved into your team's private voice channel to communicate. You will be pinged to know exactly where it is. Each game has a special text channel related to it. This channel is where you can ban maps, void the game, create a party, etc. This is also where you submit games to be scored. A little bit later, you will be invited to a party and the game will start. Remember to have your entire team select green or red. Roles. There are 4 different roles for each person on your team. These roles have been perfected so that each game can be as efficient as possible. It is always alright to make your own strategies, but these are the basic and most commonly used ones. The first rusher stands at the front of the forge, while the rest go to the back of the forge to prevent resources from being picked up by the wrong person. Everyone should throw around 5 iron or so to the bridger so they can leave immediately to start bridging. They need to collect 28 to 32 iron to buy only wool to have enough to get to height limit at middle, 2 or 3 stack depending on the map, but if you are way behind and the other team is getting close, then feel free to navigate away from where you would normally go so they don't hit you off easily. Next, the second rusher then steps to the front to pick up all the gold. Collect 12 gold and 48 iron, then buy armor, shears, wooden pickaxe, and blocks, just in case the bridger dies before reaching the center. Drop all the extra gold given to you to the third rusher. The third rusher will buy iron armor with the remaining gold if there is enough time, and they will also purchase a fireball along with tools if they have enough. But that is definitely not the case every time. The third rusher then drops the remaining iron to the defender. Lastly, the defender, 4th, will collect 76 iron and all gold will be given to the second or third rusher. Purchase endstone and 16 glass to make the butterfly defense. Depending on your opponent and the position you are in later in the game, you can use extra gold to purchase wood for around your bed to make it harder for the opposing team to break your bed. Just a quick tip, make sure to let your team know by chatting in team chat or through the voice channel so it can be well organized and less arguing on who does what. Elo system and seasons. The elo system is a system where you gain it if you win and you lose it if you lose. Depending on if you're the top killer or not, you will get more elo than everyone else and lose less elo than your teammates if you lost that particular game. Depending on how much elo you have is how hard the opponents will be. To make sure you get elo for the round you've done, take a screenshot of the winning message and send it into the channel for your game. If you're lower elo, you gain more elo compared to if you're higher elo, and if you lose, it's the exact opposite. To score, type =score with the image attached so the staff team knows who actually won the game and can give you the elo you deserve. Ranked Bedwars is split up into seasons. Each season comes with a different set of rules, such as which items you are allowed to purchase. With each season, everyone's elo is reset and the leaderboards are wiped. Depending on the season, it could be a party season or a non-party season. In Ranked Bedwars, you are able to make parties with your friends by typing =p invite at Discord user, and you will queue the same games as your teams. In a non-party season, this is not available, and all of your games will be with random people with similar elo. Commands. Doing the commands =ban map, map name, will allow you to ban the map of your choice. =QS @Discord_IGN. This command will help you check the player of your choice's win-loss ratio. =History @Discord_IGN is another command to help show that player's past elo in previous seasons. If you still need help with commands, do the command =H or =help to show different commands and options that you are free to use. Before we move on to one of the most important parts you don't want to miss, make sure to like and subscribe as it motivates me to continue posting videos. It would be highly appreciated. Thank you. Anyways, tips and tricks. Here are some amazing tips and tricks to help you win Ranked Bedwars. If you have a lot of extra iron, feel free to purchase a fireball from the shop to help knock off approaching enemies, and always beware of fireballs that can come at you. There are a lot more important in Ranked Bedwars than actual Bedwars because there is less room for the enemy to maneuver around. The bridger should either 2 or 3 stack to height limit, and on some maps turn once in the middle of the center to make sure you are on target. To prevent being knocked off, make large platforms on your side for once the fight starts so you can have an advantage. The chances of you winning a 1v3 are very slim, so wait for your team to help, conquer pressure, and use shears to help separate you from them while they come. Trust me, it's not worth it to be very aggressive at those times. Pressure is very important in Ranked Bedwars. Holding it by building over the opponent's base will make it so if they leave their bed, it will get destroyed. Have your teammates come help you so you can get their bed and win the game, or you can get a bunch of diamonds to buy team upgrades while they're distracted. Try to avoid taking fights at the enemy's base when you're severely outnumbered. Pressure is really good at those times. Speaking of diamonds, having team upgrades will help you win your fights. If you have sharpness and they don't, and you hit trade, you'll always win. Never get diamonds too early into the game because they most likely aren't all spawned in, so you won't get as much to buy upgrades and sometimes not enough to buy any, and it was a huge waste of time. Some seasons allow ladders, which are very important. If you're on them, you'll take almost no knockback, so you can win fights frequently. Always having a teammate around base can help save your bed from being destroyed. Be careful though, as it is always important to keep pressure, as it can determine what can win or lose the game. Being able to block into a bed defense is a very good skill to have in Ranked Bedwars. Being able to block in fast takes time to master. Try practicing block-ins in housing to help further your skills. Being able to block in allows for a higher chance of breaking the enemy team's bed. Always be ready to call something out. For example, if the opponent is side rushing, immediately tell your team to prevent access to your base, or even worse, your bed getting destroyed. Saying one thing can make a difference between winning and losing a game. Team economy and spending wisely is important to regain pressure. Only buy what you plan on using. Taking control of a side base is also good in many ways. 1, it opens up a new flow of iron and gold, significantly helping the team economy. 2, it allows an area for a player to push side, which will always make at least 2 players play at their base, allowing your team to regain pressure. 3, if you combine a side rush with a tier 3 pick and 1 fireball, this can open up different opportunities for a bed break. In some seasons, you can collect emeralds to use later before bed break or specific events like Diamond 2. Having more emeralds than the other team will make winning much easier. Keep in mind, you don't always have to default to regular loadouts or buys during the start of the game. For example, you don't always need to buy tools or shears during your first rush. Make your buys unexpected. Utility and how you use it is how you win games. Remember, it's not always about PvP. A while ago, I even made a poll and GameSense destroyed PvP, bridging, etc. Be sure to always be ready to adapt based on what's happening, as it can be very important and change if you're gonna win or lose. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. If this video gets 750 likes, I will do a part 2 for a more advanced and in-depth version. Also, subscribe so we can hit 10,000 subscribers before summer. We are currently on a good pace. See you in the next video. Peace.